enjoyed the sunset, visited Auroville Museum, church, and many more. After checking in our stay in Pondicherry, the first place that we visited was 2 to 3 kilometers away from the white town of Pondicherry. Is the Marine Boat House. We have came for the Pondi Marina Beach. Here we can see 4 points along with sunset or else sunset or sunrise. So we are going to go for sunset obviously because it's almost 5 p.m. Here the prices are for the boating is 500 per person, but we are Indians. Please negotiate. You can get some discounts. So these are the boat waiting for the other people to join us. You will get this life jacket. So this is basically the place where the rivers are getting merged with the sea. So this is the first point. These are the fishing ships which go out in the sea for fishing. Next we move towards the mangrove forest. Once you reach here, this place gives you the vibe of Sundarban of West Bengal. Forest on both the side and river in the middle. There is one difference, that is there is no crocodile or tiger to see over here. But depending on the season, you can definitely see some birds. Now this is the third point. So here the boats will be getting parked by the river and you can get down to explore the place. Fort that we have came to see, it's in this point. Basically this is not a fort but just a leftover wall. Looks beautiful though. Long back this was used for the trading purposes. This is the front view of the place. So you will be given 10 to 15 minutes of time to explore this place and then back to the boat to move towards the next point, which is the sunrise or the sunset point depending on the time you are visiting. If you visit in the middle of the day, then you will be missing this beautiful sun. Sharing few pictures as well. Next day morning, the first place we visited was Auroville. From the parking space, one need to walk for 5 to 7 minutes to enter the main campus. Entering this space, one side is the Matri Mandir and the other side we have food restaurant. And on the other side there are some shops and boutiques. Let's explore that. The structure looks quite different from a normal structure. There are 2-3 stores, mostly all of them have the same kind of stuff, and other than that there was one bookstore. La Boutique da Auroville. These are bags, beside it's the postcards, some other decorative items, small baskets and all, jewelry. After that there was clothes, some food items like pasta, tea, coffee, honey, clothing. The shops were decorated very aesthetically. It was very pleasant to look at to our eyes. All the things present over here are produced and handmade in the Auroville itself. The products are Ayurvedic or natural dyed. I personally love the jewelries. To visit the Matri Mandir, one need to walk for 10 to 15 minutes, and that's the beauty over there. Once you are there, you will be feeling so peaceful. To visit the other parts of the Auroville, you have to take permission 2 days before. While coming back from Matri Mandir, one get a bus service inside the campus for free. There were many small stores and cafes present over there. One can chill and enjoy some delicious food over there. Next we went to the Oro beach, which was just next to the Oro ashram. The blue water in front of the blue sky feels so pleasing to the eyes. There were even small food stalls just next to the beach, or rather on the beach. We went for the Oro ashram. One need to take off their shoes before entering the place, and phones were not at all allowed inside. Next we went for the museum, which was inside the White Town only. The ticket price of the place was just 10 rupees each person. There were different sections of painting, sculpture, automobile, furnitures, and many more to see inside the place. Next, we visited the Ganesha temple, which was just next to the Oro ashram. It was very beautifully decorated, and we went there in the evening during the evening aarti around 5. It was so pleasant and so beautifully decorated that you can actually sit there and just be there for quite a some time. Following that, we went to the Scratched Heart Basilar Church, which was just next to the White Town. The architecture was such that it will take you back to the time. Finally, we ended the day in the Rock Beach, located on the beach road on the end of the White Town. The War Memorial. Tomorrow is 15th August, that is why there is going to be some occasion, some celebration, and that's why we can't see it from the front. But this is the side view. We have a Gandhi statue over there along with 4 pillars, Gandhi statue and the War Memorial.